Have you ever left the nail salon and thought to yourself, I could have done that myself? Well, I used to have the exact same feeling. My nails would look amazing for about a week, but after that, the nail polish would start to chip and my nails would start to lift. That's when I decided I would give doing my own nails at home a try. At first, it was a mess. My nails would come out so crooked, they were so uneven, and they would pop off just a couple days after doing. Then I discovered the Gel X method and I learned how to properly prep my nails. After that, I realized that doing my nails at home was so easy and I could achieve that salon quality look. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to prep the natural nail, the Gel X tip, and how to paint a French tip. I will also be explaining how to prep your natural nail and how you apply a Gel X tip. I cannot be demonstrating that today because I do have my own nails done. I've been doing nails for about 5 years now. I've gotten good enough that my family and friends always ask me to do their nails, and I've even been asked to make custom press-on sets for other friends. Through trial and error, I've learned that the secret to perfect nails is not high quality products, but it's a good prep routine and having patience and practicing a lot. You have to practice and practice. Now I'm going to explain the steps you need to take when prepping the natural nail and how you apply the Gel X tip. When prepping your natural nail, you're going to need a buffing block or an electric file. Normally I use the electric file, but for today I'm going to be demonstrating with this. You take a buffing block and you buff out the natural shine of your nails, because this is going to help get rid of those natural oils that you have on your nail, which is going to help the polish, the gel adhere better to your nail. After you buffed your nail, you can take alcohol on a lint-free wipe and you clean the natural nail to get rid of all that dust. The alcohol also acts as a dehydrator, which is needed. And then you prime your natural nail and do base coat. You always do base coat when applying any type of gel on your natural nail. It helps protect the integrity of your nail. After that, you can apply the tip. When prepping the natural tip, again, you have to buff the inside of the tip. Again, you can do it with the buffing block or with the e-file. After you buff the inside of the tip, again, you can take a lint-free wipe and wipe the inside to get rid of all that dust. When you apply the natural nail, when you apply the Gel X tip, you apply it at an angle and you lay it down and then you put it under the lamp. So it would look something like this when you're applying it. Now that I've showed you guys how to prep your natural nail, how to apply Gel X tip, we are now going to move on to the fun part, which is painting the nail. Again, we take a buffing block and we buff out the natural shine of the tip. It needs to be opaque and we need a texture in order for the gel to stick to something. Again, we take a lint-free wipe, put some alcohol on it, and wipe down the nail. We want to get rid of any excess dust. Next, we can go on with the base color. I like to use a nude. I've also done like a pink, a baby pink. You can do any color. You can even do a clear coat. But we're going to do a coat of this nude color. And then we're going to cure it for 30 seconds. Normally when you would use the lamp where you put your whole hand in there, but since I'm only doing one nail and it's not even my hand, I'm using this lamp, which is normally the lamp I use to apply the Gel X tips. And you want to make sure it gets cured all the way, because if not, the French tip will be hard to paint on there. It will mix with this base color, the white. There we go. Next, we're going to get a little palette and some white gel polish, and we're going to apply some white gel polish onto the palette. Next, we're going to take a liner brush, like so, and we're going to put some white gel polish on there. Now, everyone does the French tips differently. Now, this is how I do it. We're going to draw a straight line across up to how deep you want the French tip, a straight line across like so. And then we're going to bring down on the sides to create a smile line. The smile line is what makes a French tip look classy and clean. Now we're going to do it on the other side, like so. Now we got that smile line, and we can fill in the rest of the tip like this with the white nail polish. Now I'm going to clean up the smile line a little bit. You can also take acetone and a brush. There we go. And we're going to cure it for another 30 seconds. Again, you're normally supposed to do it for a minute. I do it on myself just for 30 seconds and it cures. But the final layer, I like to make sure it's extra cured, so I would do it for a minute. There we go. Now we take a gel top coat, and this is going to make the nails look very glossy. And again, we're just going to apply the top coat onto the tip evenly. Make sure there's no streaks, and we cure. Now that I've shown you how to do a French tip and how to prep your gel X tips, I'm hoping this is going to help you to start your at-home nail journey. I hope you guys find this demonstration helpful.